Hi there, I'm Dave Senkfor with TopGun Consulting. And you're probably wondering why I'm standing next to my 1967 Chevelle when we're talking about purchasing and procurement. Well, I think it's reasonable to state that Chevrolet knew exactly how much each part and each service they were putting into this car cost them when they built this car. And consequently, it's very important for you to consider two very important points I'd like to tell you about right now. The first is, number one, you've got to have a firm price on every single order you put out for purchase services or purchase components. Why is that important? Well, number one, if you're quoting your parts up front, you've established your prices for your outside services, use them as part of your quotation process, and therefore there's no surprises, and if assuming everything else works okay, you'll be able to keep your profit margins that you predicted when you quoted. The other thing is, if you do send it out without a price, you're really setting yourself up for a big problem, because 9 times out of 10, you'll probably be okay, but on that one time where it doesn't work out, it's going to come back and bite you. There's going to be surprises. You're going to have problems. Profit margins will suffer, no question about it. The second thing that's important to notice about purchase orders and so forth is kind of after the fact. What happens? You've received the components, received the parts, you've got them in your system, the invoice comes in. Someone has to take the time to review that purchase order, the invoice, and the receiver to take a look, number one, at the price, make sure everything matches what you put on your purchase order, your agreed to quoted price from your vendor. Secondly, you've got to make sure that the quantity is right. If you put 100 pieces out for service and you get 100 pieces back, terrific. If you get 99 back, that's okay, but you got to know what happened to the other piece. Now, on the other hand, if you're buying purchase components and you ordered 100 and you get 150, is that really the quantity you wanted? Obviously, they can't make exact quantities unless you're willing to pay for that, but there has to be some kind of limit as to how many pieces you're willing to accept, either above and below the purchased quantity. The third thing, of course, is, are the parts to the print or whatever you're buying them to? Is the quality correct? Assuming that they are, you've got your price check, you've got your quantity check, you've got your quality check, and it's okay to pay that bill in its prescribed time period. So bottom line, this is your money again, and you have complete control over this part of the business, kind of like your payroll to your employees. However, this is money that is spent outside. You won't get it back when it's done. So it's very, very important that you control it to the best extent possible to maintain your profit margins. So long for now. It's Dave Senkfor from TopGun Consulting. Hope you're having a great day.